Monster: Jeffrey Dahmer's real-life murders, and how he got away with them for so long. Jeffrey Dahmer is the subject of the new Netflix series Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story starring Evan Peters in the title role. Dahmer's been the subject of numerous films and TV shows, and even name-dropped in a Kesha song. While his actions were the stuff true crime junkie dreams are made of, the atrocities Dahmer committed were some of the most gruesome and horrific in American history. What was Jeffrey Dahmer known for? Dahmer was a prolific and particularly brutal serial killer and sexual predator who preyed on young men. In addition to murder and rape, which, obviously, are horrific enough, Dahmer also engaged in necrophilia, dismemberment, cannibalism, and even attempted reanimation of his victims. Why did Jeffrey Dahmer eat people? No one can ever really understand why Dahmer resorted to cannibalism, but theories abound. Forensic psychologist Dr. Eric Hickley explained to A&E, cannibals tend to feel really insecure and can't have normal relationships. Eating their victims gives them a sense of power because their victims can never leave. Dr. Hickley says that cannibals tend to make their victims' deaths relatively quick and painless. They're not interested in their victims' suffering, like Ted Bundy was. They're not looking for sadism, Dr. Hickley said. They simply want access to the body. According to Dr. Hickley, cannibalism is a sexual and intimate act for those who partake in it. Whenever killers eat other people, they're acting out a fantasy about relationships and intimacy, he noted. They start experimenting with sexual fantasies about voyeurism and necrophilia, and as they're fantasizing they explore that behavior. You don't usually see people jump from killing to eating. It starts with watching people sleep, then drugging victims, then you want to be with someone who's buried or unconscious, and it progresses from there. How many people did Jeffrey Dahmer eat? The precise number of victims Dahmer ate isn't known. There were remains of 17 victims in his freezer at the time of his apprehension, and he admitted to eating many of his victims' organs, especially their hearts and thighs, and confessing to consuming at least one victim's bicep. How was Dahmer caught? Dahmer was finally caught after he brought a man named Tracy Edwards home to his apartment, allegedly offering him cash to stay. When Edwards tried to leave, Dahmer chased him into a bedroom with a butcher knife. Edwards managed to escape and flagged down a police car and told the responding officers about the incident and the knife in Dahmer's bedroom. Officers who entered the bedroom found photographs Dahmer kept of his victims' corpses and dismembered remains. They arrested Dahmer on the spot, after a previously devastating pattern of letting him skate by.